It could be worse.
Who is that? Jim Jones. Who is that? Rapper. Did Jim Jones, to your knowledge, have any affiliation with Night Train? Yes.
Charlie for dinner. It was something substantial. Something you can hold on to. You gotta keep a close eye. You gotta watch these niggas. Nigga, I don't care what it is, nigga. I'm gonna hustle with the player to the shoot. Show me to the water, nigga. Switch up on my line like it's Morse code. I burned the kitchen down, shit so stove. Knew it was sharks in the water way before I dove. Struck in the game, almost went through all the holes. I can't lie, that was a real thrill. You know my cup running over, this is real spill. Niggas still only publishing the writing checks. How to put niggas on their feet like Nike checks. Don't you only get what you negotiate? So if you smart, you gon' get what you supposed to make. I done took every risk that I supposed to take. You talk about them trips and take a cocoa state. Gotta feel my pain, I'm fixing. Shout to the homie, caught him in the rain, he was slipping. Shot the windows out the car like they was bipping. Know what I did for my team, never complained like I was fibbing. I just changed my position from a 2 to the 1. Brought 2 ranges so my boot could have 1. So I was playing little things so my boot could have fun. If you do catch me yelling, I'm in that coupe with the.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a rematch of last year's wild card round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Rams and the Lions on Sunday night.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Bobby, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, is all.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
And we knew from the moment the commissioner called his name on draft night, and by the way, laid a pretty good hug on the commissioner going across the stage. But we knew he had a chance to be the starter week 1. He dove right into the playbook, ingratiated himself with his teammates, and that's exactly how things have played out.
Right to the air is Daniels. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Daniels looking to throw. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage.
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave, embrace it. Go ahead and play it at that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round, people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though, he ascended right to the top roll, and I know he's excited about the opportunity.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Koo knocks this one through the post. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
So now the Rams will get their first opportunity with a football. Under center is a 6'2", 225-pound signal caller, Aaron Rodgers.
There have been very few quarterbacks in the NFL who have been as consistent throughout their career as Aaron Rodgers. He's been good for so long, and we've seen no decline in his skills. His accuracy and arm strength continue to elevate the talent around him, and his in-game mistakes, few and far between.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
But, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Walker with another carry. He'll get this to about the 38. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
I think they move.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And it's going to be incomplete.
What the fuck, bro? Wow. Why can't I find my place? Why can't I find my place? This is stupid.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Rodgers.
Oh,
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, man. This is happening too much now. These niggas done dropped several balls out here. Man, what the fuck, man?
And that will force a
Come
turnover on
on.
downs. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
How 2 times in a
They
row I
finished
drop a
off their
pass?
opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this
That's the
go-around.
ball,
First and
nigga.
10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh,
That was
man.
nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops
some
and
bullshit.
not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now Daniels. Got a man. That's Ayuk. They do
Fuck,
get a
man.
yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Fucking bullshit.
Here's Daniels. Screenplay. Here's
No.
Etienne. And this
No
play
field
will be
goal.
blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. With
Bullshit.
a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away.
Yeah.
That was never in down. That
Bullshit,
was a
man.
career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Oh,
So the
man.
Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. His first
I can't
carry of their
believe this
second
nigga
drive,
dropped
pretty
this
solid.
ball.
And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before
Yo,
they even
man.
open and hurdling through them.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe
What's
a
going
rookie
on?
mistake there.
I can't catch a ball. Every pass is fucking he's dropping. What the fuck is going on? Every pass a nigga dropping?
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Pass complete there to Harrison. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Running left
Oh,
is Walker.
God.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line.
This guy got an 83. This is on all pro too. This is on all fucking pro.
I think
That's what
sometimes
it
when you're
is.
trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Rodgers.
Oh, God, bro. This is crazy. Nobody won't catch. How is this? How is this fucking guy? Nobody won't catch the ball. Not one person.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison.
I can't even fucking
catch. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Walker. And
what?
Take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Man. Bro, we're having a hard time, bro. All of a sudden.
So that erases a game-tying touchdown.
And wouldn't you hate to be the person that committed the foul on that play?
Film is not going to be fun for him. Is that possible?
Right now,
this nigga playing so fucking wide, bro.
Trying the left side with Walker. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup.
Fucking touchdown. Touchdown. And not fucking get a goddamn hold.
No, yeah, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster?
Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers can't throw rockets.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now thrown incomplete. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Rodgers. He completes this to Walker.
Can't get anything. Can't get nothing right now. Nothing. That's just all pro, man.
From the left half should be a fairly easy one here.
That's just all pro.
And they are on the board, trailing
this
now
is slow. It's lackadaisical.
So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Well, this is a football game, right?
It is.
All pro. It's horrible.
How about that?
All mad.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal.
That's right. Turn it down.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing now is Daniels. They'll find Ayuk open right side. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air goes Daniels.
That's all good tackle,
to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Nope.
So no sack, he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Like it's been this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away.
Jeez.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
Oh, come on.
He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 55 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Rodgers going to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts.
This is killing me, bro. He's fucking horrible. He's not throwing to the guy. These guys are scared.
A lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Yeah.
Here's Rodgers. And Walker has it. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Fucking halftime. This goddamn halftime. And we ain't got a fucking score.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Ken Walker taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Nick Folk for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That time a 9-play drive. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no run back here. That's
It's like playing in the mud.
and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Etienne up the middle. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Damn,
it'll be
I put my hand up.
7 yards there on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And it may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a
these
game,
niggas is
as we're
playing
witnessing
so
right now,
fucking wide,
his
bro.
name's going to be in the
Crazy.
books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
These niggas playing so fucking wide. Look at him.
After he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Oh, come on.
And the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack. Guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of
Waste 10 minutes trying to find the fucking play because it's not where it's supposed to be.
Now it's Rodgers. He finds his man complete. It's Walker. And he's able to get this one closer to midfield across the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They're playing so fucking
That
wide.
time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by Harrison, right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Special teams. Special teams.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where you see the final score there. Jared Goff, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey, to check on the Giants. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Matthew Stafford, a touchdown pass in the victory. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And they were losers in their ball game as they were outplayed by the visiting New York Jets. Brock Purdy with 3 touchdown passes in the Week 1 victory. It was a strong first half for the former Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side can play mistake-free football the rest of the way. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, yeah. It's likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that.
But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harrison. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender.
These niggas is playing so fucking wide, I can't even do my play.
The center of the field, so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out.
Oh my God, Odell. I'm on, wait.
Holding offense.
Trent Brown killing me, yo.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
1 and 20.
So
I've had more holding calls this game than I had all fucking month.
Throwing is Rodgers. And this
can't catch that pass.
Too far out in front.
The coverage keyed in on him.
This stop on 4-4-4. I can't catch that fucking pass. Aaron Rodgers ain't no good yet.
Made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Rodgers now to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Walker. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face
horrible,
an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
He certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Horrible, bro. I don't know what this is all pro, man.
This is set away.
Oh, that should be
yards on the punt with no return, and the Lions will take over. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Daniels looking to throw. Dancing to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's a 3rd down.
Isaiah Simmons off the tackle. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Daniels.
No!
And that is incomplete. That pass broken up by the safety, Justin Simmons. Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Let's take it at around the 40. A strong running. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Rodgers. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh,
and this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, bro. This is horrible. It really is. This is
So they're
sickening.
not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities
This is
and help out
sickening.
that offense?
That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
This is like
They're
full
able to keep
teeth
the
right
drive
here.
alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
They playing so fucking wide, bro. It's ridiculous.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 112 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Now Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Into the end zone, touchdown.
Maserati. Get a Maserati.
Harrison Jr.
Get a
with his
Maserati.
first career NFL touchdown.
First
and
touchdown.
the Rams have taken a
Sunday night.
2-touchdown lead now. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted. Which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a
Man,
pass-first
come
league,
on, guys.
not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Daniels. The short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he's got some space is here.
Oh.
He goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. In motion right is Addison. To throw is Daniels.
This kid don't bumble.
Just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
This one taken in by Otten, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Daniels.
No.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now at Ford Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block.
So wide.
Crazy. Pitch again. He's had a good game.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 131 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to
run after it.
Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And now they're in the hurry up.
Pick this. Nope, it's going to be good. I got to stop
play
it.
action, it's Rodgers.
Oh.
That ball caught
Go,
by Harrison.
Go.
Loose down the sideline. Touchdown, LA. Marvin Harrison Jr. making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
They dropped the ball, Lord, but I'll tell you that.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The Lions on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To the air goes Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
One screen. Son of a bitch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Fucking migraine.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, shit.
Left side, it's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Travis Etienne, 50.
Gilmore, come on. Why?
And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Travis Etienne on the touchdown reception, capping the drive. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive.
See this clock.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Walker. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers flushed out right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
It's okay. It's okay, Rob. It's okay, Rob.
To hit the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. That is caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is up to 18 now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Daniels. Out to his left. Fights loose.
You kidding me? You can't take a hit from Jordan Davis. Get out of here. Man, you should have dropped that fucking ball. What's this guy?
This football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. Daniels. Work in the middle of the field.
Wide open.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Wide open.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Oh,
He's got his target. That's complete. And down to the 20 before heading out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get this off to Etienne. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
Jordan Davis tired again.
Nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL,
Oh, my.
I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way,
Oh, my
maybe not the
God.
plays you expect to see or want to see.
Gotta be
But
kidding.
remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
Daniels looking to throw. And fights
Yes.
him off.
No.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Cade Otton there to make the grab.
Oh, that scored too
and the
fast.
Lions have got it back to a 2-score game.
This
here
guy
in
in the scrum looks up and finds Lazard cutting way down the field.
Connect on the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point
Onside
deficit.
it.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So
Let's
2
go and
scores
begin.
down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. the handoff. This is Walker. Oh, what a move. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And going right back to Walker. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know what's really strange? I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice it starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Hand off here to Walker. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. They'll run again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kenneth Walker. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Addison. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, partner, that'll do it. These week 1 primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for the Rams, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a